good morning.
Morning.
Hi, I'm Robert.
Yeah, hello.
Nice meeting you.
That's the most unusual one.
For birdwatchers and nature freaks, Goa is a famous place. Of the 1,400 different birds whose home is on the Indian subcontinent, around 450 can be seen here in Goa alone. We want to see as much as possible of it. That is why we are here today. And believe it or not, there are many crocodiles here too. To find in a short time what we are looking for needs a great deal of knowledge and luck. Our tour organiser Kamat has known this place for ages and guarantees that. But even he cannot be sure which of the birds we will see today. Finding crocodiles must be different. Here it seems his business model hardly ever fails.
The female was sticking her head out.
Here's our boat.
And I've seen them flying around.
In a short time, just on the other side of the river, we see the first birds. There are egrets, which have lined up for their early breakfast catch of fish. The river here, with its thick mangrove belt and wide water plains with wetlands behind, provide good food for birds and the other creatures existing here. The black-headed ibis is unfortunately an endangered bird, but not an uncommon visitor during the dry season here in the wetlands of North Goa. We are lucky to see these birds so near. The tranquility of this place can only be enjoyed. One has to experience how exciting it can be to look for birds. Anything might happen, if not now, then later. After January, it's getting hot during the day here. Therefore, Kamat's drinking water supply comes to us just at the right time. Up to now, we have seen many beautiful birds, but only with our naked eyes. Unfortunately, without sophisticated photographic equipment, lots of time and luck, it is an exception to catch these rather shy little fellows on film. They are always hiding somewhere, but at least not this brave one.
And you're doing some bookkeeping, Paul?
Commentary. I do the bookkeeping.
How many you have got?
We've got at least 25.
Common pink. There's two.
There was one went shooting right way up.
Yeah.
The canal has become very narrow, and judging from the excitement on board here, we must be definitely looking for something much greater than birds.
Yes.
See it on the bank there?
Crocodile. Oh yeah, I was looking. What?
We're quite sure that most tourists are not aware about the existence of such huge, deadly-looking crocodiles with dagger-like teeth right here in Goa. But these are actually freshwater crocodiles, and they've adapted to survive in the saline waters of the canal. Unlike their saltwater cousins who prey on livestock and even on humans, these here are a pretty harmless species. There has been no case of human killing by the crocodiles here in living memory. As the early hours of the day are over and the birds go into hiding, it's time for us to return, but we are very happy about what we've been able to see today during this 5-hour trip. Now it's time for Paul to give us an overview about the most interesting birds seen today.
Okay, we saw 38 species on our river trip on the Cumbarjuna canal. So we saw several kinds of kingfisher. We saw the common one, the blue one here. We saw the dwarf one, the small one. We saw the stork-billed, one with a very big bill. We saw the white-throated, this one here. And we definitely saw the pied one, just as we got on the boat, the black and white one. Not everybody saw it because it was flying away past us, but we saw it. And we saw the rail. We saw this. What else did we see? Saw some sandpipers. We saw the red shank walking along the mud. Saw some of these sandpipers. We saw the hen, the swamp hen. It's very highly coloured. Let's see what else. Didn't see many ducks. Yes, we saw an osprey standing on one of these wooden posts in the water. It looked a bit better than that one. That looks a bit mottled. That's an osprey as well. That looks a bit nice. That's got a fish. In fact, the one we saw had a fish. It was eating. We saw an eagle. Saw a kite. Like that. It's a black kite. What can you find? Saw one of these eagles. That's a harrier. In one of the trees. We saw it flying. Let's see what else we can find. We saw a cormorant. They're nice birds, but that's not really how you see it. That's flying, but it looks like we saw the big one with a big neck. Saw some herons like that. Pond heron, we certainly saw that. Night heron, that's exactly how we saw it, hiding in the tree. It's difficult to work out what it was till it moved. Black-headed ibis, we definitely saw those. Got good pictures of those as well. Saw two of those together in a tree right at the side, and they didn't fly away when we came past. We saw one stork. It was this one. Sort, I think. Woolly necked. It's got a furry neck. No.
This was indeed a very interesting outing with so much seen in a relatively short time. Everyone has certainly enjoyed this river tour. Let's hear what others have to say.
So, did you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
What was most impressive?
Oh, well, you're asking the bats, absolutely.
What about the crocodile?
Oh, well, that was pretty good as well. Yeah.
You know, there are a few thousand here.
One. But we just saw one of them.
Yeah, he said more than 1,000 here in this area. Can you tell me something about the crocodiles? How many crocodiles are here?
It was about 2,000.
2,000?
Yes, in all the area.
And how it comes you showed was only one?
That is there.
Difficult to find. They're all on the same place? They're both on the same place, the crocodiles?
No, all about 10 square miles.
Yeah, but when you find them on the same spot?
No.
Very different.
Very different.
Uh-huh. So how did you like it?
Oh, it was excellent.
Was it worth the money?
Yes, it was.
So many birds?
Quite a lot. I've got, I think, 12 new birds today, which is
40.
great. 12 new
all
ones.
recorded more than 40.
Oh, yeah. And the rail, the slaty-breasted rail, fabulous. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see.